Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today we're gonna look at my self-made, at my build your own palette that I created using this Shall We Makeup Mist Twitch magnetic palette. I've built this palette mostly to try some of my new shades from Glam Shop. So most of these are Glam Shop singles that I've bought together with the Sorbetti palette and the Alter Ego palette, which I've already reviewed the palette Sorbetti, and I've used some of these mattes as well in there. But I've wanted to actually build a color story with this and show you some more of these singles. So I've decided to put them in this Shall We Makeup palette and create this color story. And I'm gonna show you a couple looks with this color story, so hopefully you will enjoy that. Anyways, if this is your first time here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, especially eyeshadows, and lately I've been really into building my own palettes and eyeshadow color stories. So if that's something that interests you, I would be very happy to see you here. And for this palette, because the colors that I've choose or that I bought on the Glam Shop website, there are kind of all like blue, purple, pink themed, or they're all in this color story. I decided to build my own bisexual pride flag color story because obviously Pride Month is coming up. I'm filming this at the beginning of May, but I'm probably gonna release this video at the end of May or beginning of June. So Pride Month is coming and I am bisexual, so I thought that that would be perfect option. And yeah, I just wanted to get these color stories into use. So let me actually walk you through all the shades that we have here, and I will show you how I've assembled the palette and all the close-ups. So the first shade is actually a shade from the Alter Ego palette by Glam Shop, and it's the one that I've depotted. I forgot to film the depotting process, but it was very easy. You just kind of nick the edge of the pan and take it out of the packaging. So this baby pink is called Došlifovaný. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's like a very powdery baby pink. Maybe I would like if it was more like a pinky purple in this color story, but I didn't really have a shade like that, so we're gonna have to make do with this one. But I think it looks really pretty and I liked the swatches that came out of this. So that's the first one. Then the other one is a single from Glam Shop and it's called Raspberry Cream or Malinový krém. And then the third, this marbled shade called Narcissus, and it's also from Glam Shop, it's the single. Then we have from Glam Shop this pastely blue, and it's called Volno. I believe it's from the Alter Ego palette. So if I'm not mistaken, it's something like that. It's the lightest blue in that palette. And then the last shade of the first row is from Makeup Beauty Shop, and it's the shade Enigma. It's kind of like a blue with purple, pink, gold sheen. It's a beautiful color, and I thought that it would fit in this color story. Then for the second row, we're starting with the Glam Shop Ink or Atrament, and it's like a very inky bluish purple color. Now this one I'm gonna have to properly use because it's kind of hard panned a little bit as I was swatching it, so we're definitely gonna focus on this one. Then we have this shimmer from Glam Shop and it's called Breeze. It's a very beautiful kind of duochrome between purple and blue. It's kind of that shade that it's in the middle of these two colors, and it kind of looks sometimes more blue, sometimes more purple. Then the next shade is also Glam Shop and it's called Vegierka, which is like a deep plummy color. Then I have Terramoons in the shade Atlas. It's a very beautiful iridescent white with kind of turquoisey blue-green shift. And the last shade is from Glam Shop and it's called Festive. Now, Festive and Raspberry Cream are kind of similar, it's just that the Raspberry Cream is more pinky and the Festive is more purpley. And I really like how this color story turned out. I would wish to have one more shimmer, but I also don't know what matte I would take out. So let me know what you think about this color story and if you like this color story. But I am quite happy with it. And I think for the first look, we're definitely gonna go with like a bisexual pride flag look to just kind of really live this fantasy. So I've already primed my lids. I've used the e.l.f. Eyeshadow base, and now to really like test out these shades and create bisexual pride flag inspired look, I think we have to start with the raspberry cream because it's the most like closest to the shade that's on top of the pride flag. So I think it's like pretty much this shade. Or I know that there are a couple of versions of the pride flag and sometimes they have a little bit different colors there, or like, you know, they change it up sometimes. But the flag that I know the most has something very similar to this. It's kind of like a pinky purpley, very raspberry color. So we're gonna use this one in the crease. Now this one is such a wonderful shade. I've already swatched it and I think I've worn it once, kind of off camera. And it's very smooth. It doesn't hard pan, and at least it haven't for me, and I did swatched it a couple times and used it. So I think it's a really nice color and a really nice quality. And it's such an interesting color. I don't know if I have color like this in my other, like in any of my palettes. It's kind of interesting color. So that's for the shade Raspberry Cream. Now I think I'm also gonna take the shade next to it, which is the Baby Pink, just because I feel like I wanna blend the edges a little bit and like, you know, just have it a little bit cleaner than it is right now. This one I had to press a couple times because oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Because it is a very soft shade and you know, I was having a little bit of an issue for it to not break. It was also one of the first shades I took out of the Alter Ego palette, so you know, it can be a little bit tricky, and it's my first palette that I've ever banned, or you know, like you know, took out all the shades out of it because I know I'm not gonna use it as a palette. Like it's too big, but I wanted to buy it because first of all, it was in sale. It was on sale, so it wasn't as expensive. I think it was like 25 euros or something, and you have so much shades. I think it has more than 30 shades or 30 shades. So, you know, it's just a very easy, it's just a very easy way for me how to get some matte eyeshadows and not have to spend so much money on them, which isn't that all we want. So now I'm just going back into the raspberry shade to just kind of, you know, put it all together. And now for the bottom shade, we're gonna use the shade Ink because the shade Ink is very similar to the shade at the bottom of the bisexual flag. And I'm gonna use this one on the lower lash line and we'll see if we're gonna get, oh yeah, it's opaque. I was kind of worried that it's not gonna show up because of the fact that it hard panned a little bit, but you know, I think if you're gonna use a proper brush, it's gonna work. And I'm kind of winging it a little bit. just to connect these two colors and kind of create like a winged look. And then I will just clean it up with concealer or something. By the way, I'm using the Refer brush in the shade, or in the size 13. I always say in the shade, I don't know why. In the size 13, and even though this is like a pencil brush that's kind of like rounded at the end, it's really easy to create these liner looks on the lower lash line. Like it's, I don't know, it just has a really nice shape and it's a beautiful size that's not too big nor too small. So if you're looking for new brushes, I don't know if they're gonna have any like sale or something, but I think they have sales quite often. So if you see any sale from them, definitely go for it. Okay, so now that's for the matte shades. And on my lid, I'm gonna first use this marbled shade called Narcissus, because I think this one is gonna be the most similar to the middle shade in the Pride flag, or like in the bisexual flag. And I'm gonna try to use brush, but I don't know if brush will work. No, brush won't work. I can't find my NYX Glitter Primer, so I'm just gonna use it without the primer, and we'll see how that's gonna work. Sometimes certain formulas work even without the primer. Certain formulas even work better than using any primer for some reason. So yeah, we're just trying that today. And this shade is very pretty. It's a little bit deeper than the shade in the Pride flag, but it's still very like kind of lavenderish purple, which is what is in the middle of the flag. That kind of like small strip in there. And I will definitely do multiple Pride flags during the month of June. I just thought that since this is actually my sexuality, I should start with that and like focus on that more. So now we're gonna use the shade Atlas from Terra Moons as a inner corner highlight. And I love this shade so much. It's so, I mean, look at that. This is just so gorgeous. It's genuinely such a wonderful shade. And I'm gonna bring it a little bit into the onto the lid. Now, I also want to use a little bit of that blue shade called Breeze. This one, the shimmery one. This one is so smooth. I like that you have different textures in this, like within the Glam Shop's range. So we're gonna do a little bit of that blue on the lower lash line. And now I'm gonna find a eyeliner kind of in the lavenderish color. Okay, so I've kind of gone through all my water-activated liners, and first I thought I'm gonna use this Holograph Cosmetics Rip in Pastels, and then I could like mix the purple with the pink. But I don't know if you would get the exact shade, and then I realized I have this duo from Glisten Cosmetics. I think this is the Galaxy duo. So I think we could use the light shade. It's not completely what is the word? It's not like super lavendery, but it's gonna work, I think. And then I also used the Solmane gel liner in the shade 08. I think this is a lot closer to the color that we're supposed to be using. And I've just put that in my lower lash line, or like the waterline region. And now I'm taking my holograph brush. This is in the shade 3. And we're just gonna create like a basic line, like a eyeliner. Maybe we're gonna do the eyeliner a little bit thicker. I don't know. I have to figure that out. But I really like these brushes from Holograph. They're really wonderful for eyeliner, and since the whole brand is very much into eyeliners, I don't think you can go wrong with them. So now I'm just gonna like draw over the blue so that we can still see the blue part. So something like this. I will have to go over it one more time to just like make it really pop, but just so that you can see. So we would still get like the pinky, the purple, and the blue underneath. I hope that makes sense. So let me just finish that. Okay, so this is the first look done. As you can see, I finished the eyeliner. Then I also used both of the shades, so the light one and the dark one, to draw these little flags, draw these little bisexual flags, as well as couple little hearts all around. And then I also used the Moon Water water activated liners from Holograph, and I've used this pink one on the top part of the flag for that like kind of raspberry color, and then the white one to just outline everything that wasn't really obvious, I guess. Then on my face, I have the Essence Multitask Concealer in the shade Peachy Ivory. Then I've mixed my Vegetology sunscreen with this Fit Me Madame Poreless foundation. This is the foundation in the shade 115, and it's a little bit darker for me, so I mix it with a sunscreen to just make the color fit me more. That wasn't a pun, I swear. Then I have the Essence Baby Got Bronze bronzer in the shade Cinnamon Spice. It's the shade 10. For a blush, I have the Baby Got Blush from Essence in the shade Coral Crush. As a highlighter, I'm wearing the NYX Fate Collection highlighter, the purpley one. Then on my lips, I have the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Brandy Wine. This one, it's a really nice one. And then the Kaleidos lip glaze, and this is in the shade Fiamma. It's like a kind of, I don't know, purpley red. I think it looks a little bit more red now than usual, but it's kind of like that. I don't know, I don't really know how to explain this color. I'm also wearing the Falsies Surreal mascara from Maybelline. And what did I forget? And the mini lashes from the Essence collection. These are the... I don't know, it's just like the mini ones. I don't remember if it had any other name and I can't find it. So yeah, this is the finished look. I've applied the lashes wrong. I just never know how to do that, and you can very clearly see where the lashes are. Yeah, because I'm just, I don't know, I want to learn how to do that. I really want to learn how to do that, but yeah, my face and my lip and my hands just say no, because I don't know, I feel like I know how to do it, and then I actually go into doing it and it's just a disaster. So yeah, that's that. But I really like this look. It's so cute. I don't know about the lipstick. I wish I had a shade kind of like this, like the kind of like the lavendery color. I have to get it somewhere because I feel like that would look so cool. Or maybe like a plummy shade. But I've tried so many lipsticks that look plummy in the drugstore, and then they look either pink or reddish on me, and I can't find that shade to work for me. So if you have any suggestions, definitely let me know, because I would love to. And right now I always either do pink lips, like kind of dusty pink, this, or a black lipstick, and I kind of wanna, you know, have more options, but I can't find the shade that I'm looking for. So if you know any, let me know, and let me know what you think about this look. I think it's super cute. I think I'm gonna recreate this look or do something similar for Pride Month, actually, because it's fun, and I love these shades with my eyes because I have kind of like greenish bluish eyes, and I just think it looks fun. So that's the first look with this palette. Okay, so we're here to create second look with my made up palette, and we're gonna use we're gonna start with this matte blue shade. I think this one is called Volno or something like that. It's from the Alter Ego palette. I've already primed my lids with the e.l.f. Eyeshadow base, and now we're just gonna use the matte blue in the beginning portion of our eye. And this is such a beautiful blue. I love these baby blues. They're just so stunning and so beautiful and just extremely fun to use, at least in my opinion. And this is very beautiful, like springy blue. Now I'm gonna use this shade. This is the shade Festive, and it's the single eyeshadow, and we're just gonna use a little bit of that in the outer edge. So I've decided to use my Maybelline Hyper Precise eyeliner in the shade Parrot Blue, and I kind of created this like winged look. Now we're gonna use this deep purple called Vegierka, and we're just gonna use that on the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna blend it with the light blue. Now I've used the NYX glitter primer, and we're gonna go in with the shade Enigma. I've actually applied the Enigma on the back of my hand, and from the back of my hand I'm gonna transfer it to my eyes because I feel like otherwise it gets a bit too chunky and just, you know, not exactly how I want it. So, and you can get a lot of fallout, so this way I just feel like it's easier for me to use it, to just make it a little bit more magical and just fun. And as you can see, you can still kind of see the blue and the purple underneath. Now I'm gonna use the shade Atlas, the lightest shade in my inner corner, and I'm just gonna finish the rest of the face and be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I've actually changed up the eyeliner. I've decided to go over it with the Moonwater eyeliners from Holograph Cosmetics. This is the Rest in Pastels. Then I have a Baby Got blush from Essence in the shade Coral Crash. I have the She Glam Corpse Bride highlighter in the Beaming Butterfly version. Then I have the Essence Multitask Concealer on, the Rimmel Falsies Surreal Mascara, Maybelline Vinyl Ink Lipstick in the shade 125 Keen, and Solmane Gel Liner in the shade 11. This is the Oden's Eye waterline pencil. I think, oh, and I have these little pearls. These are from Shein, I believe, just in my inner corner, and I've used the eyeliner on my lower lash line, on my lower lashes as well. So this is how it looks like. Let me know what you think about this look. My hair is still kind of wet, so sorry that it's a little bit strange. And yeah, let me know what you think about this look. Let me know which look was your favorite, and I think this is gonna be the end of this video. So I really love this color story. I think it's very pretty. I love the Glam Shop formula. The mattes are really nice, the shimmers. I think I like the blue one more because it's more softer texture and it lasts better. This one creased slightly, just slightly, but it decreased a little bit. But it decreased a little bit, so yeah, that's kind of my review. And I will definitely keep trying them more and showing them to you in Instagram reels and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I've created really nice looks and really nice color stories. And I just, yeah, I love this look. I don't usually do looks like this, but yeah, I think it's fun. And I wanted to try something a little bit different for today. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you have a great day, and I'll be very happy to see you in my next video. So bye.